Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, in case you are new. I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but I'm back, and today we're going to be testing out Flower Beauty. Just a few products. I couldn't find everything at my Walmart, so I have foundation, eyeshadow, lipstick, mascara, and concealer. So I did this video already, and I did not like the way the lighting came out, and I really do love the foundation. So we're going to give another go at it so that you can see how the foundation works, you know, how it looks in real life, because some things don't pick up on camera like they should. So this is going to be another try, but it's a beautiful foundation, and I did wear it all day, and so I did a wear test and everything on it. So this is kind of a second impression, but let's go ahead and hop into the video. And don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and hit the notification bell. Okay, first we're going to be starting with the foundation. It's the Light Illusion foundation, and Flower Beauty packaging, by the way, is just beautiful. I love the gold and the white, and it just looks very luxurious. So it says all day wear, broad spectrum, SPF 18, sunscreen. I got natural beige M1. Let me look at the claims on Ulta's website. Okay, it says Light Illusion is a breakthrough foundation that achieves the impossible, provides you with medium to buildable coverage to smooth and perfect, while imparting your skin with the most flattering, soft luminosity imaginable. All with a weightless nude skin feel, imperfections and uneven skin tone are diminished. Only a flawless, smooth, incredibly natural complexion is revealed. And this is true. It does have a little bit of a luminosity, so I don't know about oily skin people, unless you maybe use a very mattifying primer. Sorry. So, okay, before we jump into that, I'm going to go ahead and prime with, where is it? My e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It's before the Putty Primer. This is one of the first primers I did use, along with L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. But this is one that I loved, and I went through several bottles of this until they had the Putty Poreless Primer, but I do still like to revisit this. It has tea tree oil in it, so it does kind of have a strong scent, and it's got a slip to it. It's not real drying. It makes your skin really, really soft. And it does minimize pores and texture. It's not drying though, like some mattifying primers do. It's not drying. It just feels great. Makes your skin really soft and smooth. I'm gonna let that set for a few minutes because it does kind of stay a little bit wet feeling on your skin. So I'm gonna let it sit for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll be back with the foundation. Okay, and I am back. So I'm hoping that this lighting does not mess up like it did on the last video. What it was doing is there was no light on my face. The light was kind of concentrating on whatever was in the background. So hopefully it works out a little bit better this time. So we're going to go ahead and get it started. I did read the claims already on this. So I'm going to go ahead and give it 2 pumps on the back of my hand. There's my dog wanting to get in. Okay, whenever I start filming, it never fails. My dog wants to get in, and the dog's fighting, and my son comes in too. So nobody's home today except for the dogs. So we should be okay. Okay, so I did put 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and it is this kind of moussey texture. So I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. foundation blurring brush. Trying to keep it all drugstore since I couldn't find all of the Flower Beauty products. So one side I'm going to do with the brush, and the other side with the sponge. I did wash and moisturize before, and toned. I don't always tone every day because it kind of dries my skin out. I don't know. But toning does help get your skin ready for whatever you're going to put on. And I did burn myself with the the straightener the other day, and I have a lot of redness going on. See, it does oxidize, so it started off light, and it's kind of kind of oxidized and getting a little bit orange, but they didn't have many selections for, well, at my Walmart. Anyway, I guess you can go on Flower Beauty's website and find more of your shade, because neither place can you swatch. Maybe at Ulta you can swatch and see your color better. Okay, so this is one layer on. I'll come up closer to you. So you see how it has that luminosity to it? And like I said, this is the second time wearing it. I have not worn it again until now, and that's the other side. Foundation, no foundation. So it does have a little bit of a darker color than my skin. But it is M1, so medium, the first shade. So M2 looked a little bit too dark for right now for winter. So I'm going to go in the other side with a sponge. I'm going to use my e.l.f., all these e.l.f. brushes and sponges, but I love them. The Total Face sponge, it is slightly dampened. And I'm just going to go in with that other pump that was on the other side with the sponge. And this one, I find, like last video, when I was doing the other video, I find this one has more coverage with the sponge, oddly enough. This one, I think too, it feels like a almost like a BB cream or CC cream. It does start off kind of with a light coverage. That's what I like about these kind of moussey textured foundations. You can kind of sheer them out if you want to just kind of diminish your redness and just have like a little light coverage. You can sheer it out. I kind of went over this spot with the with the brush, but I was seeing that it gave more coverage with the Beauty Blender side than with the brush side, and it just looks so much smoother on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of it off my hand, which is not much, and do like I normally do, and just go over it again, press it in. We are going to use concealer. I don't want to do too much around my eyes. I'm just kind of... So it did get rid of all the redness. What I did find with this foundation is it's very luminous. So if you do have oily skin, I would suggest that you use a really mattifying primer, or maybe not use it at all. It doesn't make you greasy, but it's just got this very, very luminous glow. And it does feel hydrating on the skin. So that's why I used the Poreless Body Primer. I think last time, what did I use last time? I used the Collab Beauty Elixir with it. And I think the two of them kind of made it too luminous. I don't know, the light was bouncing off of the ring light. I think that's what made it kind of look like it did. Not like I liked it in the mirror or outside. Even in the car, pull down mirror, it looked awesome. So that's why I wanted to redo the video, so that you can see, you know, and if it does look, when I do, because before I do edit my videos, I look on the big screen, I plug it into my TV, and I look on a big screen TV to see, you know, how the picture looks, and, you know, if I'm making any mistakes, or if I haven't blended everything correctly, you know, just, which I probably shouldn't do, because this is real life, and this is how we put our makeup on. I'm not a professional, I just love to play with makeup. But anyway, I check it. And the lighting was just way off on anything. On this camera, I mean on this, on the computer and also on the TV. It just didn't do the foundation justice like it did in the mirror, outside, and like it did everywhere else. Every other lighting, it did really great. So trying to set my ring light at kind of a medium light, not all the way turned up, so you can see kind of how it actually looks. All right, anyway, before I ramble on and make this video for a long time, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the concealer and another beautiful packaging, the gold and the white, and these coordinate with the foundation. So if you don't know your shade for the concealer, they have this little thing on the foundation box that says, it tells you what shade you would be. If you're in M1 in the foundation, or M2, you would be in this shade concealer. if you're in M3, M4, you would be in a certain shade for the concealer. So I like how they did that. It does help a lot of people out in picking shades. So I did like that about the concealer. So I'm going to look up the claims again. So give me a minute. And my Walmart was so picked over, and it was right after Christmas, so probably people were getting deals or going through makeup, or I don't know. But the blush and everything, it was broke. They had 1 or 2 left, and they were broken and tampered with. Also, what was the other thing I wanted to get? They had bronzers, they had blushes, they had eyeliner pencils and stuff. But like I said, they were tampered with, or they weren't my shade. So I mean, Flower Beauty website has all of it. So I think Ulta, I believe Ulta has it too. So it has about the concealer. It says, we have a secret so that you can fake your 8 hours in a flash. Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. Our weightless concealer provides dark circle diffusing illumination with our exclusive blurring pigments. A high coverage concealer. It imparts a subtle radiance, radiance as it conceals discolorations. The formula instantly diminishes the appearance of imperfections, fine lines, and signs of fatigue for a flawless, luminous look. Our creamy texture blends seamlessly. I do agree with this because I did like the concealer as well. I didn't agree with the shade. It might be a little bit, I think it's a little bit darker than the foundation. But let me give it I mean, this is only the second time trying it, so we shall see. But it does have those bounce back properties. The light bounce back properties, I know. My freckles still, that's what I like about this. It is like a BB cream, so I do have some freckles and all still peeking through. Some more, like it says, skin like nude feel. But I don't feel like it has maybe a light medium coverage, I would say. So I'm going to take my beauty sponge and just blend it in. Nope, this time it's not it shows up darker when I put it under my eye, but once it's blended out, it does not. So I haven't been back in a while. One, because I made that video, and I don't have much time to do videos because I do teach, and this week we did have report cards due. So I was busy doing that. And also on Saturdays I usually film, and I've been having my grandbaby, so, and I've been enjoying and loving him so much. So today is on a Sunday. And so, yeah, that's why I haven't been back as often, because I've, you know, been busy at school right now, well, that past week, and also, you know, enjoying my grandbaby while he's just so cute. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and let all of that set down and go into my eyes. And I have the Smoke Show. Okay, let me show you. It comes with a brush too. A lot of these were tampered with, so there weren't many things to pick from, but look how pretty these shades are. And when I used it last time, I did notice that the shimmers in here, you could probably use as one shade on your eye and just kind of blend it out. I think that's what I might do today. Do maybe a transition color. Let's see. We'll see how I'm feeling about it. But the shimmers look like, kind of like that L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, where you can put one shade and just spread it out and kind of concentrate the shimmer on the lid. They work like that. They're very, very creamy. They're not creamy. They blend out easily. So I'm going to go in with this very, very light purple, the third shade in, just to go all over my lid. Yeah, I got creases from that concealer on my lid anyway. I did not pick up a powder. They did have powders, but you guys know how I am with powders. But I am going to tell you that if you have oily skin and you want to try out this foundation, you will want to set it with a powder. And also, if you don't like to be luminous in certain areas of your face, you may want to set it with a powder in just those spots, not the whole face. maybe where the concealer is. All right, next shade. I'm gonna go in with this purple and 4th shade in, this next purple shade. Just in the cut. And I am gonna use their brush the whole time. This is their little brush that comes with, it says flower on it. I'm just gonna go into the crease with it. Just kind of doing circular motions from the inner to the outer. All right, for the lash, well, yeah, for the shimmer, it's a daytime look. So for the shimmer, I'm going to go in. So I kind of went like this, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to go in with this shade. It's kind of champagne, but it does have a purple gold shift to it. I'm just going to go right on the lid. Very pretty shades. Oop, I went into the one next to it. It's okay. Okay, so I went into, I accidentally stuck my finger in this one, the deeper shade. So I did the lighter shade first, and then with deeper shade, we'll just kind of spread it towards the outer corner. We're not going to be doing eyeliner because I couldn't find an eyeliner from them. And I want to show you how the mascara performs, that Warrior mascara. Oh my goodness, it's good. And it lasts all day. Well, for that one day it was good. Okay, for mascara, I'm going to go ahead and do the Warrior. Come on, camera, stop trying to focus on my face. Look at this. This is like combat time. Beautiful packaging. Sorry. Hello? Sorry about that. That was my son asking me why I did not make it to church. And I am so honest. I woke up late, but my husband also has my car because his broke down. Big long story. Anyway, back to the mascara. This looks like combat time. Beautiful packaging. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the wand. It is crazy. Look at all of the points on it. So I'm going to read you the claims on this also. Okay. Lash Warrior Mascara by Flower Beauty. Now lashes go fierce with 50% full-blown volume and extreme length for your mightiest lash look yet. Our exclusive Spiked Warrior brush catches every lash and coats them from root to tip for supercharged dramatic volume. 360-degree spike bristles combat clumps. I did say combat time, didn't I? Combats clumps on every angle and for unimaginable definition. The result is fiercely volumized lashes with statement-making length and definition. So it says 150% saw fierce, full-blown volume, 100% saw dramatic thickness, and 88% extreme length. I will agree to these claims. I will agree to these claims because this mascara is awesome. So what it does is it grabs onto the root and it pulls the lashes up, kind of like the L'Oreal Infallible, no, it's not Unlimited mascara, the one that bends. It's sort of like that one, but better. I'm trying to get you guys closer. I mean, I'm going to show you one eye with the mascara, just with one coat. One eye with, I don't know if it's picking up in the camera, but it is beautiful. I'm making a mess, but I'm going to clean it up. I was just so excited to go back into this mascara. It gives you almost, I'm going to do 2 coats on each lash. It grabs onto everyone, it pulls them up. It almost gives you that false lash look. Honestly, if you have beautiful lashes, I mean, already, long lashes already, or if you don't have any lashes, I mean, this is just an awesome mascara all around. Okay. Okay, now that I am finished with, I had to clean up the bottom of my eyes from the mascara. Now that I'm finished with that, I'm going to go in with, the only thing else I have left from Flower Beauty is their lipstick. And so I'm going to see how these products play with the foundation and concealer. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me blush, and it's in the shade Rose. So I'm going to take this Eco Tools brush and I'm going to use it for my blush. I do like this blush. The lipstick on the cheeks, it is a pretty color lipstick that I got, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to use real blush. Also, I don't have that bronzer, so I am going to try a new product. Not a new product, but a new product for me that, not even really a new product for me. Okay, so for bronzer. Okay, so I just purchased another one of these. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte. It's picking up. The Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder. This diminishes pores. It just mattifies. It's awesome. It's only like $3 at Walmart. So it says lightweight mattifying, lasting up to 5 hours, which is not a big claim, but it does last longer than that. But I did pick up a new one of these, and Walgreens, it was having that sale where you buy one, get one 50% off. So I said, let me try a deeper shade for a bronzer since they're so cheap. So I have this shade, which is Deep Beige. And it looks kind of cool tone, not too orangey. So I'm going to try that out as a bronzer. So I'm going to use this e.l.f. Flawless Face, I cannot speak this morning. This e.l.f. Flawless Face brush. And let's go ahead. I'm going to go light with it. Now, I do love the powder, but I don't know what color it's going to come out on my cheeks. Okay, not bad. It's very, it's not very deep. So it's perfect if you want, looking so far, if you just want to kind of warm up the face a little bit, not a heavy contour. Just go around the perimeters of your face just to kind of warm your complexion back where it's not so, where your complexion's not just so flat with that one color of foundation. So it was between testing out during the Christmas holidays. I did go shopping. Of course we go for makeup when you are a makeup lover. And I got the Flower Beauty foundation, and I also got the NYX Born to Glow foundation, which I've been waiting to get my hands on. I know Flower Beauty is not new. It's new to me though, so I wanted to try it out. But the NYX Born to Glow is somewhat new. So yeah, so I finally got that one, and I wanted to try that one out. I did use it one time, the NYX. I couldn't wait to crack into it. The Born to Glow, and I did like the way it wore, but I only wore it for, I did like the formula, but I only wore it for maybe 3 or 4 hours. I went to the show with my mom, and I came home and I took it off. So, because we were going to sleep. So I didn't really wear it long enough to see how it wore, but it had a beautiful finish. It wasn't as luminous as this one is, but we'll test it out together and see. Okay. Not looking too bad for a $2 bronzer. It's a powder that mattifies. So might want to see about going to Walgreens and getting this regular skin. They have a transparent too. I get mine in Creamy Natural. So if you have any shininess that you want to get rid of that isn't necessarily oily, but it's where your foundation still looks a little bit luminous, and you want to kind of tone that luminosity down, you can go in with this kind of powder. I'm not going to touch it because I want it to show. I want to see how it wears without any powders at all. So, all right, now I'm going to go in with, what else? So I need to do my brows. I'm going to go in with their lipstick first. And I did, usually, when I get a one brand thing, I always go for the deepest shade. Well, this time I did not. I kind of got this It's a little bit, this one has a luminosity to it too. Let me see what the name of it is. It's a beautiful packaging, beautiful. Spice Petal. So it's like this kind of peachy, I don't know, it's a beautiful color. Kind of made a mess when I put the top on the other day. But it does have the beautiful packaging. It's not as bold as I always do. I always go too bold, and yeah, I don't want to go too bold with it. Okay, so I am going to go back into the shadow real fast and build up the transition color to the top. I don't have to go anywhere today, but just for the video purposes. And then I want to go at the bottom also with that transition color. I want to go at the bottom of the lashes since we don't have eyeliner on today. I want to kind of connect to the lower lash line. Oh yeah, and I gotta put mascara on down there. The lower lash line. And then I'm gonna do my brows off camera, and I'll be back after all that. If you take and turn the wand, especially, well, on the upper lashes, not the lower ones, because I already make a mess just doing it by the regular way. But if you take the wand and turn it, it really pulls them up. But I love the formula because it's not messy. It's not messy. It's not a real wet formula. It's not a real dry formula either. It's like right in the middle. So I do love it. Okay, so off camera, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, and I will be right back. Okay guys, all I did was go in with my CoverGirl stick and my Collab Beauty brow gel. So this is what the foundation is looking at the starting point, and the concealer. I'm going to tell you, it does not last a very long time. Like, it's not going to be a 12-hour or 24-hour claim. It does not claim to be. But if you're going to, even to work an 8-hour day, I think that would be the limit. But I am going to check in at about 4 hours and 8 hours and then show you what it's looking like. I am going to walk, and I'm not doing some things around the house. Not much since it is a Sunday. So I will check in back in 4 hours, which will be about maybe a half a second on YouTube. But yeah, so this is the starting point. And I'm not going to touch my face. I'm not going to powder my face. I'm not going to spray anything on my face. I don't want to see if that primer makes any difference. And if the lighting changes of the ring light make any difference. Because all I can see is what's coming through the viewfinder. It looks fine on the viewfinder. It looks fine. It looks awesome in real life. It looks luminous and glowy. So I shall return. Okay, I did not tell you what time it is. Starting point, it is 12:28. Okay everybody, I am back, and it is 4:41. So we're at about the 4-hour point. So as you can see, I fell asleep, so I have sleep lines on my face here. But the foundation looks great. It's still intact. Let's see. I was sweating a little bit, but it's not. It's just still there. It's still luminous, but I do have the sleep marks on the side. So if you're going to fall asleep in this foundation, it's still going to cause sleep marks, just to let you know. But I will check in again. My lipstick is still on despite eating. It's still there. The eyeshadow has come off though. See, well, it's still there a little bit, but for the most part, it's not where it's supposed to be. And that's probably because I fell asleep. But anyway, so this is what it looks like up close. It's not settling into lines. A little bit by my nose. And what else did I notice? Something else I noticed. Kind of bunching my chin a little bit. But all in all, it's staying put. But the concealer, oh, that's what I wanted to mention. My under eyes are dry, but it is kind of creasing. Now, I didn't do it The first time I wore it, it didn't crease, but it is creasing, I do notice. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I will be back at 8:40, 8:30ish to do the final check-in, just to let you see how it has worn. But so far it's wearing better than it did the first time. I believe it's because I have that poreless primer on. Maybe that's the case because I didn't have a primer on before. First time I wore it, so I will be checking back in with you 4 more hours. See you in a bit. Okay everybody, I am back and I am just amazed at this foundation because it doesn't have any claims about long wearing or, you know, I don't know, it just doesn't have any claims about long wearing or sweat proof or anything like that. But I just got off the treadmill about maybe 35 minutes ago and I was sweating, and I did 5 miles walking, but still I had a good sweat going, and the foundation is still there when I passed the mirror. Let me take a closer look. Okay, I mean it is worn, but for being on for almost 8 hours, I mean you can see by my nose where I wiped with the towel, and right here where I wiped with the towel and above my brow, it wore off. But I mean 5 miles on a treadmill, sweating, all day wear, and it's almost 8 hours. Let me get my phone too to show you the time. So I put it on around 12 and it's now 7:55 in the evening. So guys, yeah, I mean even that powder that I use as a bronzer, the Stay Matte, Rimmel Stay Matte, is still in place. Blush is still there. The lipstick is even holding on. I did put lip gloss on right before I came on, but the lipstick even held on through eating and everything else. The only thing that didn't hold up, really still on. The eyeshadow is still on, but it did not hold up. Maybe if I use a primer with it, but the concealer did great. Everything else did great. So, yeah, I would recommend getting this foundation and the concealer and also the mascara. It didn't flake off, it's still there. So I hope you liked this video. I hope that you liked the video. I hope that you liked the wear test, and I hope you subscribe and like this video. Go ahead and hit the notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos, and I'll see you soon. Have a very blessed day. Bye.